So for those of you who are here, hi, my name is Tung Tung Chan. I am the project manager of PRME Commons. Let me share my screen. So when you go to the primecommons.org, you will be seeing this login page. I hope all of you by now have received an invitation to join Prime and have created an account. We've launched Prime Commons on the 28th of March. And since then, we've been sending out these emails to the signatory member to join the Commons. And in there, you will also have the ability to invite other members from your organization to do that. During the March 28th launch, we already showed you how to do that. So today we're going to show you a really exciting new feature that we've been developing. So once you get to the login page of Commons, you key in your email address. This is a test email address that I have for the demo, and then you key in your password. You click signed in, and you can see all these tabs on your left here. This is the home page, and you will have the SIP report. So here, the Commons page, were the first stage was initially planned for the submission of SIP report. So this is the compliance side of Prime, and also we're going to the digitization of Prime, which allows you to submit all your data and all your progress about responsible management education at your institution. So hopefully you know, and by now submitted some of the questions and answers, and also attach some of the objects and narrative that is needed to evidence your answers. So today is about the community page. If you go to the end, the community, you will see that we already have 704 members here. These are all the signatory members, and as well as all the other people that are involved within the Prime community. I've started one discussion here just for testing. That discussion board will be deleted after the demo. Here you will see that you can search. There's a search bar for you to search a topic or a keyword that you might be interested in. This will be very useful once it's populated with a lot of information and you don't know where to start. If you want to start a discussion immediately and you have something very urgent or exciting to share, you can always start a discussion. But now you can see that we group things into general topics. I'll go here. You can also go to the next page to see other topics. And if you want everything to be listed on a page, you can just select that. And here you will see that we have all these topics, general, specifically about SIPs, opportunities for Prime signatories. So these are external partnerships or community offerings. And here we have Prime pedagogy, where you can talk about how certain education interventions or methodology or lesson plan have been integrated in the classroom and share with one another. We have SDG integration, how that has been integrated in curriculum, research, and partnership. There's call for contributions for those of you who are organizing conferences, journal, or book writing. This is the place where you post your call. You have research collaboration. This could be something as small as a brainstorming or a discussion. You can do it either physically or online. You can organize that with each other through research collaboration. And it can also, you can share the events that are happening, conferences, whether or not you are the organizer or you just want to share with everybody what's going on, and or you want to check, hey, who is going to this event, and you want to meet up in person, that's also very handy. And then you have job postings and communications where you can promote the latest stories or the exciting news from your institution to Prime. So here I've started a discussion, but let's start from the beginning on how to do that. So you can click start a discussion. And this discussion could be RME Conference 2025. And the topic here, and as I introduced you, very general topics just now, this could be events. It could also be a research collaboration if you want to start a paper with someone, or it could be also a call for contribution if you are a conference organizer. So feel free to choose the topics you think is the most relevant for your purpose. So I choose events because it's about events. There's also, let me see, you can also select this other tags of the different research collaboration as well if this is about the event and you also want to talk about collaborating, writing and research. Subject area here is very broad, so it's about responsible management education. And you can write something here and be like, hi everyone, make it bigger. Please join us in Berlin this summer, for example. And if you have, well, this one is unrelated to SIP, so I'm not going to attach any object or any narrative, because here this is to actually facilitate sort of SIP discussions. But of course, there could be in the past or in the future, but SIP is usually an exercise for the past. And you might also share already information about the future, and you somehow have the narrative in place. So let us assume that this is an event that are happening. Let me see what we've submitted. Yeah, something like this. Select this and confirm. So you see now the object or narrative are now being attached here, and you can only attach your own narrative and object. And so here, I will click post, and you can see now it's already there. And if you want to tag a user's name, you can say, and so far now, this is still based on people's email address. At some point, we just released it and we were going to choose your first name and last name is going to be there. But you can tag anyone, any member from the organization, and try to ask them to look at this or check this out, or what do you think? Should we go? Great. So this is just a test post. And then now you see the post. So it's a very simple discussion board. Let's go back to the community where I started a discussion on SIP. And if we click here, we will see that we'll be able to read the discussion. What do you think of this narrative? So here, this is specifically related to SIP, of course. And when you click on the link or the object itself, you'll be able to read the narrative. So what was the purpose of this narrative? What was the statement? And how you want people to respond to it, right? So the more you populate the comments, or the more you engage with answering the SIP report, which is in a way about compliance. And now we move to community building where it's about, hey, sharing information. How are you doing certain things in class? We have this a great dissertation written by a PhD student on SDG 12, responsible consumption. And then here you're just sharing this information with everybody. And so someone can reply, I think this is great. And you can also say, hey, we're doing something similar, and attach your own, someone else's or your own courses. So at this stage, you are only able to add object that are your own. So whatever that is in the object repository right here, or in your narrative that you've created, you will be able to add them or tag them in the community page when you start a topic or when you reply to someone. Because the idea of the Commons is that it's a integrated infrastructure that allows for knowledge sharing, and it's also a place to store institutional memory. So this is really important, where we find it really important for people to be able to link their narrative or their object, so that we also increases the usage, right? So what's the point of answering a SIP, which is about sharing information on progress, where everybody's so busy preparing their own thing and they forgot to share their exciting stories or their lessons learned or best practices with the community. So the idea of the community page is really not only about a chat board, so to say, a normal discussion board where you can just go online and chat with each other. The main point of this is to discuss all the innovation and development in responsible management education and all the implementation within your institution and the bottlenecks, challenges that you faces, while at the same time having an opportunity to share with each other the events, have these cross-pollination going on. So this is really something that I love about this discussion or this community page. And when, say, for example, going back, we're doing something similar, and then there's this attached of an object. And when you click view, you can see the object type. When you click and you might be questioning, what is the object type? And click this question mark, you will see an explanation. So this object type is a learning object. And what is a learning object? It is a particular educational material such as book, video, article, course, or any form of learning content. And here you can click download. And then you'll be able to read the report or the lesson plan that were attached. And so here, one thing about sharing rights that I think it's very important to emphasize here, if you attach an object that has the sharing right private, then people in the discussion might not be able to, definitely will not be able to view it. So it is important for you to consider to change your sharing rights. You can add it here and choose whether you want it to be private, public, or prime community. And if you don't know what that means, public means that it could be used to share with third parties and people from all over the world. And then you have private, which is available only to your institution and members from your institution, which have access to the Commons platform. And then you have Prime Community, where the data will only be shared with everyone who have access to Prime Commons, which is the Prime Secretariat as well as the signatory members. So be mindful that when you share this object, and if you want people to see it, you should change it to perhaps Prime Community. And we do that. And so now the object has been edited, and everybody else can view this object. If we go back, let me see, you will also see that on the main community page, you have grouping of the topics, and this is how you might want to navigate and start populating all the different sections. And you will see trending discussions right here. So you don't have to per se go into click on this tab in order to see what is going on. You can have a very general overview of all the trending discussion in different topics. So you will see like this one, the first discussion was posted by, say, Sophie, and then in which topic. So you can just go into it. And on the right, you can see how many comments this post have, how many views, and how many likes. So likes is a function that I cannot click it. I think it's because I'm my own author. I cannot like my own post. Yes. So if you see topic that you like, feel free to like them. It's functions like a bookmark to show you what is going on. And whenever you start a discussion as well, you can select whether or not you want to be emailed about a certain comment or a discussion, whether you want to receive email notification every time someone replied. Of course, you can unclick that button if you don't want that. Let me see. And this one is for when you start a discussion. Yes. So you see here, this is where you can click receive email for notification for comments. I can go back. Yeah. And so feel free to start a discussion and engage with the community. I am going to, and that's all for my presentation today. And just a kind reminder on, so sometimes people find it very difficult to navigate the platform. All the FAQs are at the end of the page. So you will see privacy policy and FAQs. You can click on the FAQs and all the frequently asked questions will be there. So it's not at, it's at the bottom of the page, just to make sure that it's as clean as possible. And yeah, this is the community page launch. Is there any questions? Please feel free to leave them in the chat and I will try my best to answer all of them. It seems that there are no questions. It should be very clear. And I hope that all the attendees here right now have logged into the platform and could start a discussion. If you have anything in mind. Yes. So if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to our email address, primcommons@unglobalcompact.org. But so far, I think we're very, very good on time. And I'll leave you to have an amazing morning or evening wherever you are. Thank you.